This El Paso History TV program is underwritten in part by the Hunt Family Foundation, an El Paso charitable trust that supports our local community, with the support of the City of El Paso's Museums and Cultural Affairs Department, and by the Pioneer Association of El Paso, Texas.
El Paso's Magoffin home is one of our city's treasures. The old adobe and the people who built it demonstrate how El Paso has always been a blending of cultures.
A prime example of territorial architecture, the home today is a Texas State Historic Site. It was built in 1875 by Joseph and Octavia Magoffin. The Magoffins were early pioneers of El Paso and pillars of the community. Joseph was born in Chihuahua City to an Irish father and a Mexican mother. His family was known for trading along the Santa Fe and Chihuahua trails. He and his wife and family spoke Spanish and English, and he became a successful businessman. The Magoffins provided land, buildings, and provisions to the United States Army in El Paso.
So Joseph Magoffin was responsible for getting utilities, railroads, and streetcars here. He was mayor of El Paso 4 times. You see the Magoffin name all around El Paso.
Their home hosted major social events, often with elaborate dinners as shown in the reenactment of daughter Josephine's engagement party. The Magoffin home tells the story of a multicultural family that played key roles in the expansion and settlement of El Paso and the American Southwest. The Magoffin home was started as a basic 3-room adobe, and the home grew as the Magoffins' business and family also grew. The family's 300-acre farm and orchards were part of the family business. Former First Lady Laura Bush visited the home and was greeted by some 1890s town people. Our good fortune is that most of the family's furniture was also part of the home becoming a state historic site. The Magoffins had some of the finest furniture available in the world shipped to El Paso by train, and we can see it on display today. Exterior wood finishes and plaster scoring emulate masonry work similar to Mount Vernon in Virginia.
Yeah, I remember this.
It is a rare example of territorial architecture and is the only house museum in El Paso County.
It's important to me anyway to be able to understand what the history is of a community, and the Magoffin house is truly a treasure in this community to be able to understand that, of how El Paso came to be El Paso, and I enjoy learning that when I go to visit different places.
The Magoffin home now has a visitor center in an historic mansion right across Magoffin Avenue.
Stop by for a tour and see a well-preserved part of early El Paso. I'm Bernie Sargent for El Paso History TV on ABC7.
This El Paso History TV program is underwritten in part by the Hunt Family Foundation, an El Paso charitable trust that supports our local community, with the support of the City of El Paso's Museums and Cultural Affairs Department, and by the Pioneer Association of El Paso, Texas.